Most people don't go hiking alone. In fact, most journeys are much more fun with someone else, right? This is what makes the church, the gathering of believers, so meaningful. The church is the community of those moving in the same direction. It's a group going on the faith journey with you, and it can make all the difference in the world. The first church started shortly after Jesus rose from the dead. All the believers began to meet together at the temple to hear the apostles' teaching and then met in smaller groups in homes. And while there are some things that look different from how they did church, we do many of the same things in church today. We meet together in a larger gathering for worship and learning from the Bible, and then we meet in small groups. God started the church because He knew not only would we need the Holy Spirit living inside of us, but we would need a physical person to walk with us. This is what the church did then, and it's what the church should do today. Even from the beginning, when God made Adam, He said, "It's not good for men to be alone." Everything else was good. The sun, the moon, the trees, the animals, it was all good. Plus, Adam had God with him. You would think if he had God, you wouldn't need anything else. Well, that statement is true. God is all we need. God has chosen for us to live our faith journey in the context of community. We aren't meant to do life alone, especially not faith. For Adam, marriage was the solution. But marriage is just one example of how God helps us do this faith journey with others. God can use a friendship, a family member, a coworker, a mentor, or a small group. When you're connected to others, there's a layer of protection from the enemy's attacks on your life and a friend to help you when you're discouraged and struggling. It's these relationships that provide accountability and the example that we all need to remind and encourage us to keep on the journey. The primary way we stay in a community of believers is a local church. This idea of meeting together was so important when the first church started that the Bible specifically mentioned church attendance. The Bible says, "And let us not neglect our meeting together, as some people do, but encourage one another, especially now that the day of His return is drawing near." We know that belonging to a church is so much more than attending. It is the heart of being engaged with other like-minded people. It's not just about showing up, but being involved with others. So here's your challenge today. I have 2 questions for you. Are you engaged with the church? The church should be a community strong enough to miss you when you aren't there. If you don't know people, introduce yourself and make some friends. Get involved in the church. My second question, are you in a connect group? Are you taking time to meet with other believers outside the church walls? This is how you share your life with others. This is how godly friendships are built. This journey of life is too challenging to go it alone. Take those next steps. You'll be glad you did. The next video is all about telling others about your journey with Jesus. Be sure to check it out.